As a SaaS company scales, the whole portfolio of contracts will have a few blind spots you can see at a time. It's hidden in all these different contracts. Sometimes there's an order form with no end date, or you're missing a customer with no signed data processing agreement. So how can we easily bring this up in Contracko? It's quite easy because we made Clara. And Clara is our AI agent who can look across all your contracts and surface data from those contracts, specifically on your prompts or on your questions. So what we have here is the starting window for Clara, and you can type in some prompts, but I already typed in a few prompts that explain what you can do with Clara. So if you're running a SaaS, data processing agreements are super important. So I asked Clara which customers don't have a signed DPA. And Clara will then look for different contracts, different parties, and see which ones don't have DPA or need one. And Clara actually found two data processing agreements here from two counterparties where the order form says there is a separate data processing agreement or it is not executed yet. So these contracts specifically mention that, and Clara found that these order forms basically mentioned there was a missing DPA. So it is a risk here for these two counterparties. You now finally surfaced, but that was actually hidden in these contracts, and potentially you have forgotten about those. So it's worth it once in a while to just ask Clara these questions that are key to your business, like which ones need a DPA, like which customers, which parties, which contracts, and surface them. So for example, let's take a look at the Vantage Financial contract. Over here, we have it on the right side. This is the specific contract. It's like a master subscription agreement, an MSA. And I went into the AI analysis mode here. And as you can see, the contract itself was analyzed, and our AI analysis already mentioned this risk, which is a high risk here. If you leave the governing DPA outside of the supplied agreement. So that's also common on this MSA here. So you can find on different levels where AI in Contracko itself will help you surface the gaps in your contract. This is a single contract, and what we just had with Clara was across various different contracts. And of course, you can see the rest of the contract, whether it's risks or obligations here that you need to surface. Okay, let's take a look at the next question, because we also want to maybe know, like, hey, which contracts are month to month and have no fixed end date. So for example, if you're running a SaaS, you might have continuous contracts that you want to be aware of. So we asked this question to Clara: which of our contracts are on a month-to-month or rolling term with no fixed end date? So Clara went checking for contracts that don't have that fixed end date, and you probably keep paying for until you stop it. So Clara also here found two clear matches. The growth subscription, the B2B analytics platform subscription, they're rolling and open-ended. This one is a master agreement, the B2B analytics platform subscription, and the growth subscription also has no fixed end date, but I don't know yet which contract that is. So we can click on it here, and then that contract will be opened. It's an order form between Copperline Logistics as a customer and our SaaS business, which is Cadence Labs, as a vendor. So it is an open-ended one with our customers, which is fine. But you could also think about keeping in touch with this customer, upselling, maybe changing the contract if that is needed, especially since this is a growth subscription. So keeping that one open-ended might not be the best move if you want to upsell them. If you know they're growing, this might be the time to add additional services. So those are the questions you can ask Clara on your contracts, like open-endedness, DPAs that are open. Maybe you want to dig into a specific customer. You can ask Clara on the questions about the contracts from a single customer, whether there are gaps or what requirements you have across all those contracts. So Clara is a great tool to just use natural language to converse with your contracts, because Clara is aware of all the contracts in your portfolio. If you want to give this a try and you're not a Contracko user yet, you can sign up on our website for a free trial. It is in the description of this video, so you can easily click the link, sign up, and upload some contracts and ask Clara some questions on those contracts.